what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
Well, our Friday show would not be complete without Ryan J. He's a nationally syndicated film critic with over 1 million listeners every week, and we love having him here. Good morning, Ryan.
I love being here.
Yay!
Just because of you guys, though, honestly. We could talk about anything. It doesn't have to be movies, right?
Okay.
Right, absolutely. We were talking about jewelry, in fact, during the commercial break, which is fantastic. Let's talk about your first movie rated PG-13. It's called The Other Woman.
Yeah, and this movie is really cute. It is a new romantic comedy. It's actually more of a comedy. It stars Cameron Diaz, welcome back to the big screen, and co-stars Leslie Mann.
Okay. Who's the real star in this when we come down to some of the... Because I would always think it's Cameron Diaz.
You'd think so, but she plays more the straight man in this. She has a couple funny lines, but she's more the straight man to Leslie Mann. And this is such a showcase for Leslie in this movie. Seriously, she's a scene stealer, and she just soars in this film. She rivals Melissa McCarthy as a comedian.
Really?
Yeah, this movie is a real showcase for her. Brilliant.
Really cool. So you like the supporting cast?
They're great, too. We've got Nicki Minaj right there in her film debut. But
oh my gosh, I saw her on another show, the Ellen Show, and she came out not wearing a bra in this shirt that just totally revealed, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I have to tell you, whenever I saw Nicki in this movie, all I could think was kapow! Because she is banging, you know? But she's fine. Don Johnson plays Cameron Diaz's father, and he's like perfectly cast. And then we have Taylor Kinney as Leslie Mann's brother, and he is the real-life boyfriend of Lady Gaga. So it's a great cast, but not a perfect movie.
Is that Brooklyn Decker, too?
No, that is Kate Upton.
Kate Upton.
Yes, another model turned actress.
She's gorgeous. She's the new face of Bobby Brown, I think.
Yes.
So you think this kind of turns, though, halfway through?
Yeah, it starts off really strong, but then kind of lags towards the end, and there's some toilet humor that I don't want to sound highbrow, but it goes kind of lowest common denominator for the comedy, and so I didn't really love it because of that.
So what's your rating then on this one?
This one's a rental. It's
Really?
not a must-see on the big screen.
I was surprised by that. I thought in the beginning you were going to give it a see it.
Half the movie I was thinking it's a see it, but then it gets so gimmicky, it kind of jumps the shark halfway through, and so it's really more of a rental.
All right. Good to know. The next one, The Railway Man, rated R.
This movie will change your life.
Wow.
Yes, it did mine. It really will affect the way that you approach humanity and think about things, because it's so inspirational, and it shows both the best and worst of what humanity is capable of. It's a World War II movie.
Okay. In general, then, what's the basic premise or plot then?
It's about a soldier who is captured by the Japanese during World War II and forced into a work camp, and it's based on a true story. So it's this man, Eric Lomax, in his autobiography, and it is unbelievable, disturbing, and heinous what he endured. It's almost like watching a Holocaust movie. You know, so those parts are very difficult, but at the same time, it's ultimately inspiring and beautiful and interesting, and really did change the way I think about things.
Is it as hard to watch as 12 Years a Slave?
At times. I mean, not for as long as 12 Years a Slave is difficult to watch, but there are certainly scenes that are difficult in this.
Okay.
I saw Nicole Kidman. What do you think of her?
I love Nicole Kidman. She's one of my favorite actresses. And
Okay.
so she has great chemistry in this with Colin Firth, and it's a great movie to see them in. I almost wanted more of their romance because there's a blip of their romance in this story. I could have watched a whole movie, like just a romantic drama with them, but it's great.
Generally speaking, are you a fan of the war genre?
Not at all. This is a very difficult genre for me. I hate it in general, but once in a while a movie breaks through, and like this one really touched me, and so I'm recommending this movie. This is a see it, because it is very effective and touching, and will really make you think and approach life in a different way.
Changes your life, he says.
That's amazing.
Could be.
Yeah, that's a big statement. Brick Mansions, PG-13.
I saw this movie, so you don't have to. I took one for the team here, you know?
Not good, huh?
This movie is ridiculous.
Not in a good way?
Not in a good way. No.
Wasn't this was with Paul Walker?
Yeah, it's his second to last film, and of course it's a very sad loss. He died last November.
Right.
And he's great, and you know, this movie is a little tasteless, though, because it actually shows him in some car crashes, and that's how he died. And one of the cars is going 90 miles an hour, and they show that, and that was tasteless, because that's the speed that he was going when he died. So that made me shudder a few times in the film.
Yeah, and kind of unnecessary, maybe
Absolutely.
in the editing and everything.
They had to have rethought that. I mean, they had to have thought about it before they put this movie out.
I would hope so, but no.
Why do you think why is it so bad, in your opinion?
The dialogue in this movie is like you're watching a Bugs Bunny cartoon. It's literally goofy. It's just awkward, and there are stereotypes. It's gimmicky. You will literally sit in the audience rolling your eyes if you end up seeing this movie because
Is there
it's
anything
so
you liked?
ridiculous. Yeah, there's this form of, you can see some of it right there. They're doing this this kind of movement called parkour, which is a gymnastic urban dance. It's based on military obstacle courses.
Oh.
And the guy who invented that is one of the actors in the film, not a great actor, but that kind of choreography and the fight scenes is really original and really brilliant. So the movie starts strong, and you see some of those cool action sequences, but the story is so ridiculous. You know, I saw this so you don't have to. Don't waste your money. You will literally, this was one movie I was thankful that I didn't have to pay to see.
So don't even rent
Skip
it?
it.
Skip it.
Yes.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay, you want to talk about Movie Club?
Yeah, and it's
Spidey?
Absolutely. People are excited for this one. I mean, any superhero movie.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's going to be Wednesday, April 30th at 7 p.m. So go to my website, ryanjreviews.com, to enter to win, and good luck.
Perfect. Bring some silly string, right? That's your way to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, right, exactly. I'll be jumping off the walls.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, guys.
And you can like him on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for full movie reviews, check out Ryan's website. It's ryanjreviews.com.